Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to Upstate Speedtests. Today we're going to be switching from the Linksys Hydra Pro 6E, which I have been extremely disappointed in its coverage and speed capabilities. It's just the range peters out real quick. Even directly in front of the router, the performance just hasn't been that great. It was the AXE 5400. We're going to be switching to the Netgear Nighthawk RAXE 500. And what makes this one better than that one is this one has a much higher range capability. I believe it's up to 4,500 square feet, or 3,500. Yeah, I think it's 3,500. Yeah, it's definitely 3,500. It's on there somewhere. Anyway, so I'm going to do a speed test in various levels of my home, comparing the different ranges and speed tests, and I'm going to put them side by side. So make sure you give the video a thumbs up if you like it. Click subscribe down below. Links to support the channel are down in the description. Let's get started. All right, so we've got the phone locked to the Pentel data server here. We're running on Greenlight Networks, which is a brand new fiber optic network in our area that literally just came online last week, at least for our neighborhood. And now, some of you are going to criticize this video that this is not a Wi-Fi 6E compatible device. For this test, it's not going to matter because on this piece of junk Linksys, it often won't even connect to 6E when you're standing right in front of it. So these are purely going to be Wi-Fi 6 speeds. But so again, this is going to be directly in front of the router. We have gigabit service, so about 9, when you're hardwired in, it usually pulls about 920 or 930 down, and the same on the upload. So directly in front of the router, we're getting 424 down and 582 up. All right, we are up in the living room, directly down the hall from the router. So basically line of sight. Getting 400 on the down, a little over. Oh. 430. Again with a 19 millisecond ping, 34 loaded, down. 575 on the upload. Alright, second floor now. About 357 on the download. 18 millisecond ping, 36 millisecond jitter, 36 millisecond loaded ping, 101 millisecond loaded upload, 2 millisecond jitter, 322 on the uplink. So that is the second floor. All right, second floor now, in the furthest bedroom away from the router. 19 millisecond ping. Looks like it's going to top out around 245 on the download. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's a couple days later. I've got the brand new Netgear Nighthawk set up. I've tweaked some settings and enabled some more advanced features. So right here we're going to be testing the iPhone 14 Pro Max, like you saw in the before shots. And over here we're going to be testing the Samsung S22 Plus because it supports Wi-Fi 6E, which is the new 6 gigahertz band. I'm going to test them one at a time so that they don't draw bandwidth from each other. Looks like we're getting 18 millisecond ping, 37 millisecond jitter, or about 40 millisecond loaded jitter, 463 on the down. Cat. 645 on the up. Now, we pay for we get gigabit service, so it's about 920 on the download and a little over 920 on the upload. Wired into the router, it hits it every time. I just don't understand why the download can't even get close. So, yeah, I don't know what that's all about, but that could be a limitation of Wi-Fi 6 versus Wi-Fi 6E. Now, up here in the corner, it says Wi-Fi 6, but I've checked in the router settings, and it's showing it's connected to Wi-Fi 6E. So again, I don't know what the issue could be there, but whatever. I have had this hit the full 900 on Wi-Fi before on this Wi-Fi 6E phone here. So 392 on the down, 717 on the up, 56 ping, 84 loaded, 34 loaded on the up, and 92 millisecond jitter, which the jitter over here shows 0. So I don't know if I trust these results. And then over here, just for kicks, I'm going to throw Verizon in the mix and show you their LTE connection, even though it's completely irrelevant. Just thought it'd be fun to do. Looks like we're going to have 45 on the download, 66 millisecond ping, 1500 on the loaded ping for the download. That is trash. 4 millisecond jitter. Looks like we're going to land right around 8 megabits per second on the up. 419 ping for the loaded upload. And all right, let's move to the next location. All right, so once again, S22 Plus, 14 Pro Max, Verizon Wireless running on the iPad Pro from 2021. Let's test again. They're all running on the Pentel data server. Oops, let's close that out. I just realized. Didn't want to steal bandwidth. All right, so on the Wi-Fi 6E supported phone, looks like we're going to get pretty close to 800 on the download, so maybe putting some distance between us and the router helped a little bit. I guess Wi-Fi 6E is where it's at, baby. So 781 on the down, 851 on the up, 20 millisecond ping, 30 millisecond loaded for download, 39 millisecond loaded for upload, 5 millisecond jitter. Let's try the Wi-Fi 6 supporting iPhone 14 Pro Max. So for the 5 gigahertz band, I did switch it to a DHF channel, I think that's what you call it, to try and get less interference. Alright, so 436 on the download, 17 millisecond ping, 35 millisecond loaded download ping, 58 millisecond loaded upload ping, 1 millisecond jitter, and 492 for the up. So right here, clearly, the difference in Wi-Fi 6E versus Wi-Fi 6 is clearly showing here. And let's see what Verizon's doing just for kicks as Catzilla enters the picture. This cat has the perfect downloads. So it looks like Verizon's doing 57.2 on the download. Waiting for the upload to finish now. Really hoping Verizon gets their ultra-wideband act together here soon. 794 on the up, 68 ping, 777 loaded download ping, 461 loaded upload, and 71 milliseconds on the jitter. Alright, let's move on to the next location. Alright, so now we are in the main bedroom, which is directly above the router for S22 Plus, 14 Pro Max, iPad running on Verizon Wireless. Let's give the Wi-Fi 6E client the first go. All right. 777 on the download, 800 on the up, 20 millisecond ping, 30 millisecond loaded ping, 43 millisecond loaded ping on the up, 3 millisecond jitter. Moving on to the Wi-Fi 6 only 14 Pro Max. For 46 on the download, 17 millisecond ping, 34 millisecond loaded ping on the download, 541 on the upload, 33 millisecond loaded ping on the upload, and 1 millisecond jitter. Moving on to the Verizon iPad Pro Max. Or wait, iPad Pro Max. I can't keep these names straight anymore. iPad Pro 2021. Looks like Verizon's going to pull 34 milliseconds on the, or 33 megabits per second on the download, 61 millisecond ping, 623 millisecond loaded ping for the download, and about 8.12 upload with a 454 millisecond loaded ping for the upload, 6 millisecond jitter. Not too terrible for LTE in our area. Could be way worse. Moving on to the next room. Alright, we are now in the bedroom furthest away from the router on the second floor, running the Wi-Fi 6E client first. Wi-Fi 6E is such a game changer in terms of speed and ultimately the capacity you have available. It's just stunningly good. 666 on the download, the mark of the devil. Somebody get some garlic or something, or holy water. 596 on the upload, 19 millisecond ping, 26 millisecond loaded ping for the download, 132 loaded for the upload, 2 millisecond jitter. Moving on to the Wi-Fi 6 client. So again, no 6 gigahertz band on the iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is really kind of a shame. Otherwise, it's an amazing phone. Looks like we're going to top out right around 434 on the download, 17 millisecond ping, 35 millisecond loaded ping on the download, 473 on the upload, with a 41 millisecond loaded ping for the upload. No jitter, 0 for the jitter, which I'm not sure I believe. There has to be a little bit of jitter, right? And last but not least, just to throw it in the mix, here's the Verizon iPad Pro. Looks like we got a 65 millisecond ping unloaded, of course. Ignore the shark music in the background. 486 millisecond loaded download ping. It's starting to remind me of cable. Ugh. So again, it looks like the upload's going to finish right around 7 megabits per second. 532 loaded ping for the upload. 4 millisecond jitter. Well guys, that's going to be the video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and click subscribe down below. Thanks a lot.